All right, I'm your host, Theos Pantera of In-Ear Fetish, and that drawing's a little bit cheap. Like it's you can see it's done. It's a little bit cheap, but oh my god, is it fun? And that's what these are. These are the FiiO JD7s. And they look exactly like another set of FiiOs I reviewed, where I assumed that they were a single dynamic, because this looks like a single dynamic. Only these are a single dynamic and not a 6-balanced armature in this fucking shell. And they're fucking great fun. I'm gonna say they're great fun because they're $80. 80. Under 100. That's magic zone for Zeos, because that means it's gonna be fun. I'm using my my preferred tips on them instead of the ones that it came with. We've got officially branded HS8 high. 8 high. That's sweet. We've got multiple silicone tips. We've got 2 foams. We've got this little tool, which I think is to just remove the MMCX. It comes with, here's the thing, I was unsure of the price. I saw a little shitty box, and it's like, that's a little shitty box. Then it has the full fucking FiiO case in it, like the full clear Lexan case, and I'm like, I was willing, while listening to them, because I did check the price beforehand. Up to $150, I was gonna give this a reco. At 80, it's like, yeah. So, single dynamics are kind of my favorite. The Twilights here are my go-to at this moment. They're $900, $930, and they're a single dynamic. So Zeos, how does the cheap $80 one compare? It doesn't. But let's just say the bass boost on these, because I have either the tube here or I've got the $8,000 Zal with the bass knob all the way up. My God, my word, my God word. Put in the back of my ear. They look the part of that other IEM where it's like really fucking nice. It's got just the cross in the section. I'm not a huge fan of MMCX. FiiO has stuck with it forever. Once you get that seal nice though, not a lot of power required, hardly any. In fact, it's been kind of sketch because it's like, I want to make it louder and it's too low and I'm bleeding. Oh, nope. It's very hard to fucking fine tune it because it just wants to never be right. Like whatever, this is as low as that low gain gets. This is on medium gain and I'm at like 30 on medium gain. Then that bass is, Birdie Nom Nom is playing. It's just the parachute ending. Boom, 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 boom. And that's the sort of low end you get from a really good dynamic. The only negatives I could see in this are occasionally the treble. If it's like a bright song, you feel it. But that's part of the fun. For $80, you get a set of IEMs that is V-shaped as all hell. This might be the most fun IEM FiiO currently makes. Anyone got a problem with that? No? Good. Foo Fighters, Best of You. I'm your fool. Yeah, no, these are a ton of fun. They're clear enough, like they're not gonna beat higher end IEMs. Like these are worth $300. They're not. I pulled these out. I was gonna give them as much as $150 for their clarity and for their build. And this wire just won't quit being that. Like that's the only other negative. It's a FiiO wire, so it's not super bad. You got a really, really shallow 3.5 millimeter in a single wire form. It's just, it's wrapped up so tightly in this box that it doesn't know when it wants to unwrap. Maybe like a heat gun or something, or give it like a nice stretch. Like, look how straight it could be. Isn't. But I've got it in a little adapter here. AC/DC. Caught with you pants down. Taking it to 40. Yeah, these are perfectly adequate. These are fun. They're close. There's not a lot of wide soundstage. They're like sort of up in your face. But you're getting all the little detail retrieval of like just a pure, like literally that 2-driver, no crossovers, no multi-driver, just here's everything that's coming out of this amplifier. As long as you're not a sound, like if you're a soundstage whore, you go with something from Tin, the Tin T2s, or the new Tin T2 DLCs. Was it the Evos or the DLCs I liked? One of those two. I have a little bit more width to them. These are more like aggressive bass fun. And the thing is, they're not even that bassy on their own. I've gone through all the amps, but I happen to have the world famous, greatest of all time IFI Zen can here with X bass turned on. And then, oh yeah, that's where they, sometimes an IEM isn't just what it is, it's what it can take. And if you have a bass boost on an item, this is perfect. Cut with your pants down. That's AC/DC. They're not even a bassy group, but they're making me like headbang. Anyway, it's nice to do an IEM on this channel. It's not $1 million and is actually good. I accept you fully, FiiO. FiiO's made a comeback. They've had nothing but L's. They've had so many L's. And they got the stainless steel, and it looks fantastic. And other than the cable being a slightly jank fest, like I'm sure if I just hung this, like here, you ready? You just hang it. Go out for a weekend to make sure your cat isn't fucking with it. And this will straighten out in probably a day or two. So they have they're not super heavy either. They're that nice aluminum. They just got enough. They got enough bounce. You see the bounce? You see the beautiful bounce right there? That's what you want in an IEM. Anyway, proud to link to an IEM by FiiO that I enjoy. That wallpaper's in the wallpaper hoard, where you can get a closer look at how cheaply it's drawn, but fun. Same with this. Same with all this other stuff, whatever I link. Thank you to my sponsors. Sponsors are pinned at the top here. They always change, or they should change, or at least got one. Maybe I'll move one to slot 2 instead of slot 1. Maybe slot 3 will disappear. Maybe slot 3. That's where your mom is. Go click it, see if your mom's down in slot 3 of the fucking thing. I bet she is. She's all over the internet. I don't know. I was going to think of some other bad thing to say about your mom. Either way, I'm done, you're done, we're done. Thank you for stopping by In-Ear Fetish. Thank you for getting this channel as high as it has. We're up to 7,000 subscribers as of the recording of this. At 50,000, we have a pizza party. So share it. I don't usually tell people to share, like, favorite, comment, but you're going to fucking do that anyway. But I want that pizza party in 2023. Well, let's make it happen. I'll see you next time. The IEMs.